Mark here. I just went into a huge diatribe on the hierarchy of what's going to affect your weight loss. And so now I actually want to get into the eating window and creating a day of eating, okay? So when you're eating, okay, you're going to have several meals throughout the day. I know this is kind of simplified here. And we talked about an eating window. So let's kind of go through a couple of examples. For most people who are kind of kick-starting their weight loss, what we tell them is that they're going to have 4 meals a day. Why 4? Well, mostly because it just kind of fits their normal day. They have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then there's a snack between lunch and dinner. For more active individuals, 5 meals may work out better, or if you just naturally have 5 meals a day, you can stick with that. I know I'm trying to explain this. I would say if you don't know where to start with 4 meals. If you just feel good with 5 meals, stick with 5. So in your eating window, you're going to figure out, okay, I'm going to have a meal at 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 4 p.m., and 8 p.m. All right? My calories, okay, is I'm going to try and split them evenly throughout the day. I'm not trying to get these wild swings of energy. I'm sure all of you have felt that 2 p.m. slump. Basically, you just had this giant, massive, like Chipotle burrito, 800 calories, and then you go back to work and all of a sudden you want to take a little siesta. Well, it's not that Chipotle is bad. It's just now you have so much food sitting in your stomach. A lot of the energy that you need for your brain, basically all that blood gets diverted down your stomach to digest the fats, break down the proteins, shuttle that energy through to different parts of the body, okay? What we want to do is we want to create a nice steady stream of energy throughout the day, right? We're neither high, we're not low, we're just throughout the day, okay? If you're having 2,000 calories a day, okay, maybe you're a 6-foot male, you're sedentary most of the day, you sit at a desk at an office job, you may be this person who needs 2,000 calories. Well, basically, that means that we're just going to split this into 4 meals of 500 calories, okay? It's not really that complicated, it's not that confusing, but the couple things that we want to stay away from. Number 1 is we don't want to underfeed ourselves throughout the day and leave ourselves in a huge hole. And I've kind of put this bad example here. From a lot of people, what I hear is, oh, I don't eat a whole lot during the day. And you may not. You may start and wake up and say, oh, I'm going to have this light breakfast and eat 250 calories. Yeah, that's a light breakfast, but if you would be better served by having a bigger breakfast and being fuller for longer, then what you're doing is you're undereating. By lunchtime, I'm sure this is a time that also you're like, well, I don't have too much. I know there's a chance of me overeating. I'm going to have one of those easy 100-calorie snacks. There's nothing wrong with a 100-calorie snack, but again, you're at 350 calories. This person's at 1,000. This person's way more well-fed for a very active day, someone who needs some energy, and et cetera, et cetera. By the end of the day, essentially, you're in this giant hole, and typically where we start to see that is people, they can't maintain this hyper-restricted calorie plan. They tend to overeat foods, which are high in fat, salt, and sugar because they're convenient. And generally what happens is they tend to kind of overcompensate for this under-eating all day. All right, so generally that's where we see meals that are 800 to 1,200 calories at the end of the day. And that's not because it's a plan, that's because, hey, listen, I am so hungry, I'm about to rip someone's head off, okay? So, like I said, if you have a 2,000 calorie diet, what we want to look at is we want to look at a nice steady stream of calories throughout the day, okay? There may be a little deviation. You may be like 400 one time and 600 the other, but basically if you can even it out, have a plan and eat a bit more evenly throughout the day, you're going to notice a change in your energy, change in your focus, and obviously you're going to be able to control those cravings way better. I think that's pretty good. That was some big concepts there. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm going to stop the video there, and then we're going to go over another video next time.